Hello and welcome to another episode of the Weekly Whatever, our weekly show where we talk about whatever we want. I'm Chris,
And I'm Brad.
and we're talking Survivor once again. Going to be a bit of a different format this week. Basically, going to be hitting sort of major moves and maneuvers of different players and giving it kind of a thumbs up, thumbs down, good move or bad move, and our rationale as to why. And then the second part will be pretty much unchanged, just our picks and what's happening in the future.
Perfect. All right. I'm excited.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. So as we know, Haley went home this week.
Yeah,
And
not
yeah.
well. We both kind of broke even there, which is
Yes,
fine.
we did. We both were kind of middle of the road on Haley and not great, not bad.
Yeah.
We know Mike found an idol
Oh
and
yeah,
Joe
my boy Mike.
your boy Mike, your pick to win. He's doing well. And Joe won immunity for the thousandth time in a row.
See ya, Busta.
He's a buster. Okay. So, if I miss anything, you'll let me know.
For sure.
Okay. Good move, bad move. The picks that Joe selected to go with him on the reward.
I am gonna say good move on the fact that he is snatching up all the people who are, kind of floaters, not floaters, but not having strong blue collar ties or
Yep.
being from blue collar. But then when he got to the actual reward, he didn't really talk to them at all.
Right.
It's kind of like, oh, clue, and then, meh.
Yeah, he did a good job almost concealing the immunity clue.
Yeah,
And it was so
inserting that clue.
I was trying really hard not to say that, but yes, that's basically what he was
Going
doing.
for it.
Yeah. I like that he just kind of you know, man, I wish I had more soda and then just gets
That
given
was
the
pretty
bottle.
good,
That
actually.
was nice, yeah.
That was yeah.
The most
I forgot about
strategic
that.
thing he's done all game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was actually pretty good. But you're right, he didn't really do anything alliance-wise when he was on the reward.
But bare minimum, he at least kept them away from the blue collars so that they could not ensnare them further or whatever.
Right. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I wish he had done a little bit more, but I don't think Joe's strategic. I think he literally is just Aussie.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying all this time. He's not Aussie level Aussie.
Yeah,
He's
he's good. He's
watered
Aussie and
down
Malcolm.
Aussie. Malcolm. Malcolm, yeah.
Yeah, Aussie
Malcolm
and
was
Malcolm.
also watered down Aussie.
He was. I
Like
think he was a little bit more strategic and less dominant in the challenges.
like Aussie is juice and Joe is just drink, you know?
That's a fantastic way to put it.
Aussie's got vitamins.
All right, fantastic. Okay, good move. We're not even 4 minutes in. It's falling apart. Good move, bad move. Joe sharing the clue with Tyler once they got back from the reward.
At first, I figured this was the right call because he did see him. He was kind of, busted. So may as well, try and bro out and, start something there. That would be kind of cool, sharing an idol, whatever. But upon further inspection, as you brought up, it kind of seems like it was unwise because, I'll let you explain it because
I mean,
it's your biz.
it is my biz. I don't see any reason why Joe doesn't just take the idol and or the clue and just go read it and then burn it. Right? Like just keep it to himself. What's Tyler going to do? He's going to say he has the clue, which he said anyway. So, I mean, the result is the same, and this way no one else can know where it is. And that, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's weird. I think Joe kind of misplayed it, but like again, he's not really strategic. He's just kind of nice guy. I'm nice. Take me to the end, please. I promise I won't win.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty much it.
Yeah. Okay, interesting question. This isn't really related to the episode. Just straying away. If Joe is in the end, say he's against for argument's sake, Mike and Tyler. My pick to win, your pick to win. Not in that order. Um does Joe win? Cuz I don't think he does.
In that final three?
Yeah.
No.
Right? Like but how's he going to get to the end? Like okay, first of all, he has to get to the end by winning immunities, right? Agreed?
Yeah, like I see it, the way I see it, if he wants to actually win, is he has to go on an immunity run all the way to the end and take a goat like Shirin,
But
or
how?
two goats like Shirin and Will.
Well, that's the thing. He's never going to have the numbers.
Yeah.
Right? So it's gonna be other people dictating who's there with him, and eventually, yeah,
Mm,
he'll win the final immunity, but there's still, two other people there in the finals that are gonna be able to
yeah.
control the vote. So it's,
If
you
he
know,
does make it, it would probably be like him, Mike, and Dan. Like
Dan,
if it
maybe,
goes the way
yeah,
it's currently going.
right. Which I would be surprised if that happened. If Mike makes it
Dan's
that
not
far,
making it. Man, come on.
Dan would be a fantastic goat, and we'll talk about why, because I've got a great good move, bad move for Dan. Um, uh, I don't think Joe can win unless everyone's just like, man, I mean, he won 73 immunities in a row. Like that's a lot of immunities.
Yeah.
I don't think he can.
Joe put his name on the immunity necklace. I said Jeff. I said Joe put his name on the immunity necklace.
I mean,
both of them could have done.
Yeah, Joe's just like hanging
Made
out
more
in
sense.
camp. He's it's my necklace. I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
Okay, just an interesting thought. And I don't know if we should do it this week. Maybe another week. But we should go through, and I want to actually look at each person to see if they have a shot at winning the game. But I think this next week's gonna be somewhat telling. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Because I think there's only a couple or a few people that can actually win this game at this point.
Mm.
And everyone else is just kind of drawing dead. I think. Okay, back on track. All right, good move, bad move. Tyler telling Mike specifically what the clue said.
Specifically, what the clue said was extremely dumb, mainly because Mike then went and found the idol.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like I was kind of saying, does Tyler really want an idol? And I'm almost not sure that he does because he's not behaving in a way that would, convey that at all. Like
Yeah.
he's just telling people stuff. Like we never saw him hunt for it really. Like when Shirin and Joaquin and everyone on the White Collar Tribe were looking for that thing, he was kind of just
Well,
dicking around.
he knew Carolyn had it at that point.
Yeah, that's true. Good point.
But maybe I think you're right, and like he does seem very concerned about how he's perceived, and very aware, rightfully so, because that's a huge part of the game. And he doesn't want to seem threatening, I guess, but I don't know, man.
An idol's only good if you tell someone about it, and if you tell someone about it, then you really open yourself up to that insanity.
I don't know if it's only good if you tell someone about.
Really?
Back pocket the idol the whole way through. Why not?
Maybe.
And
That's true.
as long as you know when your number's up and you can play it, then I'd rather have the element of surprise so you can control the votes.
Yep.
But okay. So we agreed. Not a great move that he told him exactly what the clue said, because yeah, Mike just went and found the goddamn idol then, which
Like
was
the
ridiculous.
violence.
All right, actually, let's talk about this now. Mike and his edit, his incredible edit. He's Mr. America.
Mr.
This
America
guy.
crying about his idols.
Yeah. Like it's such a golden edit.
It's the hero edit.
It is. It's like, guys, did you know that blue collars are fucking amazing? And then here's Mike, who's making all these great moves, and he found this idol. Fuck yeah, Mike. And it's like, all right, I get it. Like Mike's a fucking cool guy. But I don't I think this is too early for such a golden edit. I think he's gonna get picked off because it's too good. It's too good, too soon. I'm
But
hoping.
was Tony getting this kind of edit
Well,
at the time?
Tony was getting a crazy edit the whole way through because he was a lunatic.
That's true.
Like he was always
Okay,
doing crazy things.
possibly more applicable. Was fuck, what was her name? Survivor One Worlds Apart, the lady who won.
Kim
Was she
Spradlin.
getting a golden edit
I don't
at
remember
this
that
point?
season at all.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah. All I know, okay, all I know is last season everyone's like, fuck, what's his name? Shit. Well, okay. Josh. No, not
Josh.
Josh. Everyone said Josh was gonna win.
Who's Josh?
He was one of the Broadway guys. This is Blood vs. Water 2.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Josh.
Everyone's like, he's gonna win. And then he's gone. And it's like, oh well then it's Jeremy. Jeremy's gonna win. And then
Oh, Jeremy.
Jeremy's gone right after.
That was brutal. I
It-
did not handle that season very well. Like all these great players who take it so seriously just fucking decimated in like 4 weeks.
Yeah. And then we're left with Keith.
Oh god, did he win?
No, he didn't win. Natalie won. Natalie was really good.
I don't remember Natalie.
Oh man, from The Amazing Race.
Oh yeah, she was good. She
20.
was
Yeah, she was great, but she didn't get her edit until after Jeremy left, and then her story arc kind of really began.
good.
So
Oh
I,
dear,
you know,
please no.
I'm
Is this gonna be
thinking,
like Sierra rising from
oh God,
like
no.
his ashes?
I'm thinking, I really believe more now than I did at the beginning of the game that this is Tyler or Carolyn. Hoping it's Tyler, but I really think Mike is being set up for a
Big
disappointing
fall.
finish. Yeah.
Damn man.
I'm hoping, but it's entirely possible that it's just like, man, look how fucking cool this guy is, and he's just gonna win. How fun was that? That was a month. Yeah, he just won everything. All right.
I want to believe.
I was really skeptical about your pick to win at the beginning because he's such a big guy.
He's big, but he's goofy, and he's not like a big strong guy, and he's not like a big monkey guy. So he's not like challenge beast. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but everyone knows he's in charge on the blue collar, right?
On the blue collar, yes.
So,
Elsewhere, I don't think so.
okay, but
I wouldn't say that like Carolyn is like, oh, that Mike, he's just running the show.
well, Rodney's telling her that he's running the show, right?
Rodney's a sociopath, though.
I don't disagree, but I think he's passing along this information, and okay, just because Mike knew, he's like, I need some protection in the form of an idol, because as soon as Joe's gone, I'm next.
Yes.
And so, all right, say next episode Joe doesn't win immunity, then Mike is just a huge target, right?
That was something I wanted to bring up, actually. Just a quick aside is that if Mike knows that when you get rid of Joe, he's the next big guy to go,
Yep.
why does he want to get rid of Joe?
Exactly. It's like Tony keeping Spencer around. He wants Spencer because Spencer's a bigger target. And
But I
Joe,
still feel like Mike would get rid of Joe in a heartbeat if he could.
I think he would too, but I think that's a mistake.
Uh, we'll see.
We will see. And there's an interesting aspect about this, which leads me to the next question. Good move, bad move. Mike convincing everyone that Joe found the idol.
That was hilarious, and I think that was good.
Okay.
I think it makes sense. I did not really interrogate why I think that makes sense, but let's go into it.
Okay.
So,
I agree. I agree. I'm just gonna play devil's advocate a little bit. Okay. Because that's more fun that way.
Yeah.
And then we don't just move on to the next thing, which that's the last of the interesting ones. All right. Here's the thing. Say Joe doesn't win immunity. Now you're telling everyone to vote for Joe, and they're just like, but didn't he just find the idol?
But he doesn't want to get rid of Joe.
But
In theory,
and like in a
Like in like the land where he is super smart
yeah,
and does smart
I don't
things.
know if he's super smart. I think he's pretty smart, and he's definitely good at the game. Because I thought this was a great move, and it was a really fun scene.
Yeah.
Um, and this was a really fun episode overall.
Hmm.
Um, and again, I thought it was a good move, but I think it makes it really difficult to then tell everyone to vote for Joe, which uh I don't know. I mean, you could just be like, yeah, I was fucking lying. He doesn't have the idol. Which could open up to some questions you don't want. But uh it's hard. I don't know the numbers. I don't remember what the numbers are shaping out to be. So I don't know if they can
For the
split
vote
votes
for
and still
Haley?
No, I don't know if they
Oh,
can
you
still
mean
split the votes and have Joe forced to flush his idol. Jen, Joe, Shireen, that's three. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, they could split the votes.
yeah.
Okay. They could still split it and be fine,
Yeah.
I think, if I'm mathing correctly. Okay, never
Uh,
mind. My whole argument is fucking null and void. It's fine. Alright,
cool.
good move.
Good move,
Okay.
buddy.
Now, I won't play devil's advocate on the next one, because it's pretty much impossible to argue against it. Good move, bad move. Dan spewing a whole bunch of garbage and tearing apart Shireen's game for seemingly no reason.
Good move.
Okay, we're in agreement. Yeah.
Because now he's like he's trying to out goat the goat, maybe? I think that's what's happening here.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think that's I hope that's what he's doing. But like what the hell is he talking about? Like another super fan that can't count. I
Yeah.
just what he's just so dumb and he's tearing her whole game apart when he's playing the same game.
He's just an asshole.
He's
Like
oh
he
my god.
really is.
He's trying so hard to be remembered.
Hmm.
Just he's like, well shit, I'm not able to win challenges. Joe's here. Alright, fuck, I'm not in charge of the alliance. Mike's here. I'm gonna be an ass. Boo yeah, Rodney, your mother's a whore. Boom, got him. It's like this is oh, he's so bad.
Oh man.
Like some
At
people
tribal, like we have to talk about other things before we can get to this. So let's
no, no,
continue talking about his horrible game.
well, I just some people play a very good third place game, right? Like they never make a move against the people in their alliance and they're always kind of behind them. But they get to the end. Dan is playing like the worst fucking third place game ever. Right? Like he's Russell Hantz without the gameplay. He's just
Yeah.
shitting on people. Awful.
It's bad.
Yeah, it's really bad. Okay. Do you want to talk about tribal now? I don't have a question for
Whoa,
that.
you missed like a whole thing.
What's the whole thing?
Good move, bad move. Like attempt. Okay, well this can't really be framed as good move, bad move,
Okay.
but all girl alliance. Immediately the girls are like, Dan's an asshole. Let's get rid of Dan. We're gonna
Yeah.
be fucking girl power for reals, guys.
Yep.
And I'm just like, oh, bye, Haley. No fucking way this is happening. There's no way. Does it ever work? Like occasionally they'll make it like 2
Parvati.
episodes.
Parvati. That was about it.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like the amount of times that you see where like, oh yeah, girl power, it's gonna happen.
Oh yeah.
Realsies.
It's really
And then it
bad.
just no.
The best
They
is
can't do it.
the best is season 9, which is Vanuatu, and the tribes were initially split men versus women. It gets to the point where it's all women and one guy, and they were woman power the whole way. We're gonna stick together. The guy wins the game. Like
Seriously?
seriously, it's really good. And he manipulated everybody and just lied and lied. It was amazing, and they just ate each other. Oh, it's such a good season. So yeah, it doesn't really work. Parvati was really unique in the fact that she could unite a bunch of women.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah. Um,
Wow, I didn't know that, and like props to her game for that because I can't imagine. I I can't picture it right now. just because I've seen too many failed all girl
It was
alliances.
it was fans versus favorites or Micronesia.
Hmm.
Same thing. When Eric, what's his face, gave his immunity necklace away in like
Oh
the
yeah.
dumbest thing, yeah. That was to the Women's Alliance.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, idiot. All right.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I like in theory it's a good idea,
Of course, it's
but
a good idea.
your
It should
numbers,
work.
yeah, your numbers are not great. Like like for an All Girls Alliance, are you talking Carolyn? Carolyn and Shireen are not going to work together.
Yeah.
Like Shireen was upset that Carolyn was on the reward. She's like, I don't want her here. I was like, yes, you fucking do. You need her. Like, oh god, it's so frustrating.
Yeah.
Um,
But I mean, to me, it's like they could work together. There's no real reason for them not to, and it makes sense because none of them are in a very real power position at all. And if they banded together, they could do a ton of damage.
yes,
But
never
it just
happened.
can't.
Can't
They
happen.
they won't.
Yeah, it cannot happen.
It can happen, obviously.
It
It
can.
just
It fucking won't. Yeah. I don't. I wasn't like, oh man, they're trying to make an all girls alliance. There's no fucking way this works. Haley's gone. I was like, when Shireen's trying to convince Tyler because they need another number, I'm like, there is no way this works. Like, cause you just know Tyler's gonna be like, hey, Carolyn, Shireen came to me, and then she's like, fucking no. And it's like, all right, I tried. And I was like, yeah, all right, there's no way that works. Like a lot of the episodes so far have been, oh man, which way is it gonna go? And I'm like, yeah, there's no way Dan goes home. Once I saw that
Yeah.
conversation between the two. All right.
Oh.
Yes. Okay. Just a small thing, and this I don't really have a good bad thing for this, but the Blue Collar Alliance initially brought up Shireen's name to go out first, and then Mike is like, "Hey guys, I'm thinking maybe not Shireen because what if she has an idol? Let's do Haley instead." And they end up voting out Haley, which looks really good for Mike because he has control of everybody, right? Like it's his word
Uh-huh.
is what it turned out to be. So good for him that he has that much power, but dangerous to already have that much power.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Um, okay, the good move, bad move. Voting out Haley instead of Jen. Just because why? I don't understand why the target shifted.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't really have an understanding for why they picked her. Just
Yeah.
like I have no understanding for why they picked the cop with the head wound before.
Kelly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um
Poor
I'll put that
cop.
head. Yeah. Um yeah, is it just kind of a wash? Like who cares, Haley or Jen? I don't
Yeah.
see anything important about
That.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um I mean, it might come out great if Jen turns out to be a quitter in the next episode,
Mhm.
like we're kind of being teased. But yeah, I don't know. I thought that was just a really weird decision. Like they target her, Jen plays the idol, and they're like, "Well, shit, we can't vote for her for the next week." Really, I don't know what happened there. But okay, that's it.
Yeah.
Those are all the, those are all the things I have. Those are my questions.
I thought it was interesting when Dan said during tribal flippers never win when he's
Yes.
supposed to be like super fan guy. A. So I mean, is he using it as an intimidation tactic, or what do you think? Do you think he really just believed that and said it and was
No,
like wrong?
I think he's trying to make sure nobody flips.
Yeah.
Which is weird because he's what I got from the beginning of the conversation with Shireen in the water is that, hey man, like what are you doing? You're just a minion right now. Like you need to put some numbers together cuz you can't count. And so to me it's like, hey, he's like trying to get her to flip. And then in Tribe was like flippers never win. It's like I
Oh.
don't understand what you're doing. Stop just saying stuff. So
Yeah, I don't know.
weird. but
Very weird.
I also, I mean, I don't think that's true either. So
Mm-hmm.
um, yeah, because I'm pretty sure, again, referencing Vanuatu season 9, I'm pretty sure the guy who won flipped a couple times, so
Yeah.
he did okay.
Heard
Um,
it.
yeah, and John Cochran flipped, and he came back a different season, and then he won. So fuck your point. No, that doesn't count. All right. Um, yeah, that's it. That's all. No more.
Yep.
We're good.
Yeah.
All right, we did a
And
great
then
thing.
Haley went home.
And then Haley went home, 6-4. I guess 7-4 was the actual total, but we only saw six. Final thoughts on Haley as a player?
Uh, hmm. She didn't really. Uh, she was a lawyer. I was always confused by why she was no color.
Yeah,
That's about all I have to say about her.
yeah. I we didn't really get to see much of her. She and Jen were so tight, and Jen just got most of the airtime, I think.
Oh yeah,
Um,
completely.
yeah, I think Haley was playing the
Lovely
game the
too.
least out of anyone other than Will out there. Maybe Sierra.
Sierra.
She had her
I mean, she
moments.
kind of had to because otherwise she would just.
Yeah. But we're at the point now where just about everybody in the game is playing pretty hard.
Except for Will.
Except for Will. He's doing a great job for that. He's playing a nice quiet third place game.
Will's
Like,
just like I don't even know what to say about Will.
I don't know, man.
It's just
He's
yeah.
he's he's drawn dead. There's no way this dude wins the game. Um just so I don't know. I don't know. He's got to do something crazy. He's got to go on an immunity run. That's what he needs to do. He needs to beat Joe in all of these challenges.
Every time.
Yep. All right. That's going to do it for the recap. I like this format. I think it's
Yeah,
better.
me too.
More
Yep.
discussion is always better. All right. So yeah, that's the recap. We're going to be right back with our power rankings in part 2.